Hello everyone, welcome to Sunburned Albino stream Spyro, the original Spyro. I know, because the Reignited Trilogy is coming out in like a week, and I can't wait anymore, man. I was supposed to get it early. I mean, I wasn't supposed to. According to me, I was supposed to. But nobody wanted to respond to my emails, so I ain't end up getting it early. Ah, it's such a travesty. But, I mean, we'll deal with it.
For releasing me, Spyro.
You're very welcome.
In the artisan world.
Thank you for releasing me.
The next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Yes, terrific. It's Wednesday at 10 in the morning, which is, that's when people tend to join streams. I think they did some kind of, like, focus group study that suggested that. It's like, 10 in the morning, yeah, because, like, kids are, like, in school, except they're not, except they are, though. So, like, they're watching. They always are. And adults, I don't know. Adults who are unemployed, it's a great hour for them. So that's neat. Oh, hold on, I gotta switch up here. There's the chat, there we go. What's up, Stephen Smith? What's up, Web Cosign? How's it going? How is it going, people? Okay, I need to reacquaint myself with Spyro. And back to, like, the PS1 days. Everybody's going on about the Reignited Trilogy, like, hey, you can burn grass in this game. Like, hello? You can burn cattails in this one. Original Spyro did it first, you guys. Everyone freaking out for no reason. I don't understand it, man. Hell yeah, let's go do another one, huh? Okay, now people are starting to get in here.
Where's Nasty Nork?
Subscription feed is updated.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Why would Spyro not know that? How is this our first day on the job together? Also, this doesn't work yet, I don't think. But also, maybe it does anyway. Oh! Okay, so if you do it early, it just doesn't give you a visual indicator, but you can still, like, do it. That's neat. I think that's cool. It's a little something for new, or veterans to be like, oh good, they're not stifling me, because I already know this is here. This ain't my first rodeo. Got excited for a sec, thought they released the remaster. Oh, I wish they did. I sure wish that they did. I should be playing the remaster right now, but I don't have it. I guess 83,000 subscribers isn't enough to get you noticed by publishers that you email several times, saying, hey, can you help a brother out? Spyro's my whole life. My whole gaming life. So, yeah. By the way, Ram's horns are a lot bigger than my horns. I'm not buying this power struggle. Am I imagining what was it supposed to come out on September 1st? It was, then they delayed it. They delayed it apparently for several reasons. One of them was that... Well, one of them was that Spyro 3 apparently wasn't ready yet. They had not done enough with it. And then another reason was trying to get them all to fit on one disc.
Watch the dragonfly.
Which, I don't know if they've
His
succeeded
color
with that,
indicates his
but
power. When he eats
hopefully they
butterflies,
did.
he stays strong.
I mean, I'm buying the game digitally, so I don't care, but
Sure.
for hard copiers, I hope they did. What's the best level in Spyro 1? It's gotta be that level that has the big yellow, like, beast monster things, and maybe, like, the armored spiders that you have to charge through. Only because I just like that level. I like the beasts are my favorite enemy. They kind of, you know, the remaster is... Here's the thing about... Here's the thing about Toys for Bob. We already know they're capable of designing Skylanders Spyro. So that's a red flag. Now, they did great with this Spyro, like, or not this Spyro, but like, you know, like, Reignited Trilogy Spyro. That's good. That evokes the original. But you also kind of have to assume that the only reason that happened is because they knew fan outcry would be severe. If you give Toys for Bob zero restrictions, they will just go completely off the rails with just like ugly cartoon character design. And that is a opinion that I think is justified, that I feel justified more and more the more levels I see of the new Reignited Trilogy. Because, like, yeah, okay, the environments look great. The, what is it? Yeah, the environments look great. If you've seen any, like, the new levels, you're like, wow, this looks amazing. Everybody says, like, that, when they say the game looks amazing, that's what they mean. I mean, the environments look amazing. That doesn't necessarily apply to the characters in the game. Not necessarily.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on
I miss the way
gliding?
Spyro glides with his legs out front.
For the
Remaster seems to have his legs
longest glide,
dangle.
press the X
Yeah,
button at the top of a jump.
that's
and
another.
try
Yeah,
pressing the triangle
there's a lot of.
button
Okay.
to drop down in mid-flight.
What's one of them? There's so much to talk about all at the same time that I am just getting a little bit flustered. But yeah, there's a lot of nitpicks with the new Spyro that, like, OG hardcore fans are like, why is this happening? And they're things that, like, conceptually you would think are not that big a deal. Like, for example, the way that he glides in the Reignited Trilogy is his legs just don't work. Like, he glides and they are dangling. They're completely just like, ugh, like, I'm not doing anything. Like, when Spyro glides here, yeah, his feet are out. They're contributing. You know? And, like, maybe they don't need to contribute, but at least it looks like he's putting his best effort forward. Spyro glides in the Reignited Trilogy like his wings operate autonomously from the rest of his body, like he's not even in control of them.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress.
But, so yeah,
That
there's
would
like
be
a
useful
large
if you
swath
run
of
into
nitpicks
trouble.
going around.
Not that you
I
will ever
agree
run
with
into
most of
trouble,
them.
Spyro.
You know, here's when people nitpick, they just automatically exaggerate because it's for effect. Like, that's just how our emotions are hardwired. It's how we express ourselves. We make things seem way more important than they are because it feels good to us to do that. So when we do, like, nitpicks, we're not, and we say it's, oh, this is the end of the world. We don't actually mean it's the end of the world. But it is serious.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy
I'll go through some more
vortex
of them.
thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan hole.
Thingamajigger,
But
that
first,
is
let me tell you
that
a
is
story.
offensive.
No thanks. See ya.
But yeah, so I think the Reignited Trilogy has great environmental design. Some people don't, which is fine. I think that's one of its only immutable strengths, is that the environments look great. Everything else is, to me, is pretty subjectively, like, you could go either way on whether you think it's good or not. Because if you look at, like, the enemies in Spyro Reignited, they're all gross looking, they're all ugly. They took characters that used to be cute, and this is mostly just a side effect of just, like, sometimes a lack of detail is cuter than full detail. Like, that's just how it works. It's like with the Crash remaster. Like, I thought remastered Crash looked ugly, like this, like, gross, because you could see you could actually, like, see his fur, and he was more of like a monster, and I didn't like that at all. I got used to it, but I didn't like it at all. Now I have to remind myself where I'm supposed to go. Oh yeah, I have to go up to the tower, and then I have to glide off. But yeah, just like the regular pretty much just any enemy in the game, they just look ugly. And like they're Rhinox, they're not supposed to be cute, I guess. They're not supposed to be endearing, maybe. Or maybe they are. But... And like, especially with my favorite enemy, the yellow hulking beast I was talking about that's in like, you know, whatever Magic Crafter's level that is. He's on like the box art or something. Like he has cover art and he looks vicious and they ruined his cuteness 100%. He's no longer cute. He's just a monster. And I don't view that as a positive thing. It's just like, so the game looks better, but the charm's no longer there, in part. You know, like not completely, but I find the game to be less charming overall than, you know, the originals. Oh wow, you were super slow. Oh, Scotty Too Hottie just donated $4.99 saying IDK just felt like throwing my money at you. Looking forward to watching you play this. Hell yeah, bruh. I don't know how many more of these I'm gonna do. It's just kind of like, I was gonna do it last night, but then it was like 11 p.m. and I had to charge my PS3 controller. So I had to kind of put that one on hold. I'm still missing 16 gems. Here's the thing, if I don't get all of them, some people's OCD is gonna kick in. And, I mean, that's not gonna be good for anybody. So I'll just go around the edge. Okay, there's some more of it. Oh yeah, we got the key, so now we just gotta open the thing. That's right. And somebody said that right as I said that. Good minds or whatever. But yeah. So, obviously, you know, we've only seen pre-release footage. So whatever, we don't know what they'll change. They could change anything. I doubt they would make graphical overhauls this late in the game. But, you know, if the original Spyro Trilogy was a 10 out of 10, which I would say that it is. Like, as a collective, all three Spyro games, put them together, you get a 10 out of 10. For me, at least. I mean, Spyro 3's... Dude, is this dude serious? You wanna submit to your death, please? The only flaw I could think of in Spyro 3 was that none of the characters that weren't Spyro were good controls, had good controls. They all controlled like ass. Sheila did, Sergeant Bird did, Agent 9 did, Bentley definitely did.
That.
But as a Spyro game, I still loved it. You know, Spyro 2 is probably my favorite. Followed by Spyro 1 and then 3. I don't know, a couple of them are just really close and I can't really rank them. That's, you know. Totally disagree about the characters in Spyro 3 not controlling well. Have you played it recently? Like, Sheila had zero aerial mobility whatsoever. If you didn't have momentum on your jump, you weren't getting anywhere. Sergeant Bird was just the slowest flying thing I've ever played in my entire life. He floated at like a snail's pace. There was no speed involved in his entire anything. Agent 9 had tank controls, like Resident Evil tank controls. And that's not good for anybody. And Bentley was just slow and big. Well, Bentley was just, oh my god. Most of my PTSD with Bentley is just that stupid boxing minigame. That as a kid I straight up couldn't beat. Until I got lucky once and the Yeti was just glitched and didn't move. And then I beat the hell out of him. That was good. Yeah, let's do Town Square, sure. one thing about, since you mentioned Sheila, one thing I noticed, but I have like an eagle eye for just like creating my own annoyances when I look at things. Apparently in this one, or in this case, like looking at Spyro. So when you watch the Sheila footage of her playing in like Sunny Villa or whatever it is, like her level.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by
Skip.
gliding to that area with
Skip!
the ball.
I don't care,
Use the
man.
L2 and
I just want you to
R2
say,
buttons
thank
to
you
get
for
a good
releasing
look.
me, and then leave, please. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Sheila. Well, first of all, Sheila, did they fix Sheila's initial design? Because, like, people weren't happy with her initial design, like, she was too skinny. Did they make her, like, slightly less skinny since then? You know, she was like a bulimic Victoria's Secret model. It was a bit much, even for me as someone who does not typically care about body issues, or body image stuff to do with how female characters are portrayed. First of all, this is an animal. We're talking about kangaroo. But then as a result of the fact that it's a kangaroo, how many, like, paper-thin kangaroos have you seen in the wild, unless they're starving? Is Sheila starving? Has she been in that cage so long that she's just... You know, Moneybags just hasn't been feeding her?
Thanks, Spyro.
In which case, there would at least be some lore associated with it.
Oh, did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing X at the very top of your jump?
Oh, thank you, Fat Dragon. Thank you so much. As you were saying about the controls, but the variety... Yeah, the variety was good. The variety is the shining point. I wasn't trying to say it wasn't. I like the existence of those characters, I just don't necessarily like playing as them. Oh yeah, but the whole thing was, okay, so like, if you watch Sheila's footage, when she kicks, it's like instantaneous. Like, you press the button and her feet are fully extended immediately. There's no, like, movement. So, and that's related to a thing I saw when Spyro was, or when I watched somebody's Dino Mines playthrough. Like, Sparks was picking up the gems also instantaneously, like straight up teleporting over to them. No movement whatsoever. And I'm hoping that's just pre-release build stuff. Like, I want to think that that's not how it's actually going to be. Because it's too sudden, it's too jolting, it's jarring, it's not good. But
Spyro, did you see
Albino,
a man
did you know you
dressed
can
in
get your
blue
longest
running
glide by
around
pressing
here?
X at the
He's
very
a
top of your
thief,
jump? I
and he's
did!
stolen
This
the
dude
dragon
just...
egg.
Well, not that dude,
Drop
but
that
another
dragon
dude just
down
told me
and
about
get
that.
egg. Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
Well, yeah, you need to stop chowing down on sheep and eat a broccoli or something. Somebody in the chat said Town Square was their favorite level. They just like the layout. I mean, I'm not gonna like say anything about that. Like, it's not gonna be like, no, how could you? That it's not strong enough of an opinion to warrant any kind of response that's like overly negative. It's just not something I've heard before, I guess. Ooh, suck it. Somebody commented, like, I really hope that you don't start showing your furry side when Spyro comes out because of all the... because of, like, Bianca and Alora and Sheila, and it's like, you're too late. That's in vain. It's gonna happen. It's gonna come out. Bianca doesn't look as good as I wanted her to look, but... you know, she's fine. She's fine. Oh my god. My favorite level is Treetops. I wish more levels in this game reached that sublime level of difficulty. Ooh, that Treetops dragon is a bit legendary. To the point where when I was a kid, I didn't know it existed. I never saw it. Alright, we have to go back around because I missed a couple of boxes. And actually, like, until I started seeing footage, or like I looked up, because the last time I played this game was like a year ago, and I wanted to 100% it, so I looked up where the last dragon was that I couldn't seem to find. And they're like, oh, it's in treetops, and then they showed me how to get it, and I was like, I would never have figured that out. Oh, the boxes are... No, I missed the boxes again! Okay. Time for me to focus on my geography for a second here. Okay, I almost just did it again. No, they're right here. Dude, this is what being a YouTuber is like. When you have to focus on commentary, you get completely absent-minded in all other areas. My brain's not that big, you guys. I know it seems like it is, but it's the same size as yours. Sparks is best girl. Is Sparks a girl? Yo, Sparks has like arms and legs now, and I'm not okay with that. That's one of my biggest design gripes. Like, actually it is. Spyro having legs and arms. I don't appreciate it. Because, like, you know, real dragon fights have legs. They don't have arms. That's insane. Oh, Spyro's not realistic enough for you? It's not like that, it's just I don't like the look of him. I wish they just didn't have him have arms. He looks more like an alien now. I mean, look at him now. Like, he's just, well, it's, you know, praise be to the lack of detail. He's just a stick with wings in this one. But, God, in the remaster, first of all, he's like way bigger. Like, they enlarged him to the point where it's a little bit scary. And also because since in the pre-release stuff they're having him like instantly pick up gems now, it's like he's not even like a person anymore. He's not even human, you guys. Thoughts about Diablo Immortal? Oh, well, that was a big slap in the face to all Diablo fans, wasn't it? Nobody wants a mobile game from any game. It doesn't matter what the game is. Nobody's like, oh my god, I need a mobile port of this game, please. Nobody wants that. Okay, maybe like 8-year-olds want that, who like aren't old enough to own consoles. Maybe people who only have phones want mobile games. But nobody else is like, you know, I'd rather have a mobile game than a mainline entry on console / PC.
Those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
A charge attack. They should have had me come in and voice like every dragon. They should have me come in and voice all the characters. Oh, now we're going into the other big nitpick of Spyro Reignited Trilogy. The voices are not iconic anymore. Some of them. Obviously, we haven't heard all of them. But some of the very important ones aren't anymore. Dude, the chanting, the that's not in there anymore. I played that, or I saw somebody play that level. They replaced it with like that's all it is now. It went from to it's like, who thought that was a good idea? Somebody made that decision. That was a real decision somebody made. And they have the original voice actor who did the was still there. But they were like, nah, we don't need you to come back and do that again. We got a better option. Oh my god. Also, their voices in general are like more like monk voices. And people defend that like, oh, you know, it's more real, you know, monks talk like that. Hey, we're playing Spyro. You got on me for my Sparks is too realistic or not realistic enough thing. You can't just then apply that to like, oh, but monks in real life though, they're pretty soft-spoken. Nah, you pick one avenue and stick with it.
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Yeah, didn't you tell me that already? Didn't somebody tell me that? Also, who comes down here and their first instinct is to try and charge this man? He is fat. You don't charge fat people. Except for an extra order of burgers. Oh, damn! Alright, what else is going on here? But yeah, not only did they change the chants, they changed the voices. So they made them more soft-spoken. Like, their voices used to be like, "Oh, look at this! That Yeti, I guess he was all bark." Like, they used to sound like that. And now they're just like, "Hey, look what I can do." And it's like, that doesn't even work with, like, the personality of the monks. Because the monks are all, like, selfish braggarts. When you look at their dialogue. Like, they're showing off. Oh, shit. Jump. So, like, the voice doesn't work with that. Like, "Hey, I'm better than everybody. Look at this. I can move this statue with my voice." Like, no, you gotta be like, "Look what I can do! You know. So, I think that's a severe misstep. Very severe. But yeah. Soundtracks? Yeah, they have the option to go to the original soundtracks if you want to. I've heard people say that, like... Well, so the soundtracks in the Reignited Trilogy are more dynamic now. So, like, depending on what you're doing, they'll, like, fade in intensity. Like, if you're just walking around, there'll be one kind of thing. If you're idle, there'll be another kind of thing. And then if you're charging, it, like, becomes more active. Which is fine, but then that also just means that, like, you're not hearing the music in its entirety unless you're doing a specific action. So unless you want to just charge around the entire level forever, like, you're gonna be hearing the music dip in and out in ways that you probably don't want. What's up, Yoko? How's it going? So yeah, okay, so I talked about why, because, like, that's one of the biggest things. And I can't imagine any Spyro fan not thinking that's important. I really can't. Like, oh, I could do without that. No, you can't! It's like the whole spirit of the thing. And I think there was some other option. I don't know if they still have... Aha! No. I don't know if that's still there. Because they still have Tom Kenny. But then they still had the original voice actor of the monks too, but they just decided to have him not do anything. Or not do what he was doing. Where is my other gems? Oh, there they are. Like, for me, those are the two iconic things. Is Wayayao and Aha! I think Aha might be more of a me thing, but I feel like Wayayao is pretty universal. What else? Oh, Dino Mines. If you saw the Dino Mines footage. People were making a fuss about the dinosaurs having big arms again. And I also think that's justified for them to say that that's not a big deal, but, like, it is a deal. Because the gun-toting dinosaurs had tiny arms, and so because they had tiny arms, they had to, like, use their hips to fling their guns up in the air, and that's what they do in the original. They fling their guns up in the air and catch them in their arms out of necessity. It's not to be cute, it's not to be stylish, but it's because that's the only way they can get their guns into their little tiny hands. But now they have regular-sized arms, but they still throw them up in the air, and it's like, there's no, you're not serving any purpose anymore. You don't have to do that. And we know you don't have to do that, so it loses its luster. It's not cute anymore. It's not a cool detail. It's a detail I didn't even notice until people pointed it out in the comments. And I was like, oh, now that you mention it, yeah, that's actually pretty important.
The artisan's boss has through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
Oh, I am ready. I am 100% ready. Yo, Toasty ain't nothing. Let's see. Oh yeah, Toasty was the level. Toasty was like one of the first levels they showed off. And that clued me into a problem that I think there might be. Okay, the rolling in the original is not as good as what they're doing, it seems. Suck it. But, yeah, nobody rolls. Like, nobody uses that roll. I made that point when I played this game as a series, like, a year ago. I was like, I'm rolling and nobody does that. Not a single one of you do. And I was correct. Like, casual players don't do that, shall we say. But yeah, this level clued me in because at around 7.5 minutes, because there was like 9 minutes of footage of this level shown. It was on like PlayStation Access or something. And during one of the final dogfights, I watched Spyro charge right into an invisible hitbox as he was trying to run around one of these dogs. And I was like, oh yeah, Toys for Bob is involved in this. They were also involved in the Crash trilogy, they helped out. So now I'm worried about the hitboxes. And I think that is a worry that is 100% justifiable. What button does the roll? L1 or R1, depending on the direction you want to go. I'm still getting used to L2 and R2 controlling the camera. Now it's only one. I've only seen one bad hitbox. Oh, well, you tracked me on that one, and I didn't have very much room to work with. That dog track is solid, gotta say. AI, not bad. In like a 20-year-old game. Do I speedrun as well? I do not do speedruns. I've never done a speedrun in my life. And I'm not gonna start because I'm too afraid. And I don't have the time to be, like, doing that, really.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. This boss.
So you have to roll around a lot? Does that mean Spyro was the Dark Souls of platformers? Hell yeah. Dragon Souls, bro. Spyro Souls? I think Dragon Souls sounds better. Eat it. This boss is really hard if you don't roll, so... best to learn how to roll. And it's completely a pushover if you do roll. Is there anything I'm excited about for the remake? I might be interpreting your tone wrong. It's like, are you gonna say even one good thing about it? But, you know, that is actually warranted, because I've literally been complaining this whole time. Yes, which is the environments are gonna look good, and also, it's gonna be Spyro again. Nothing that I say is going to ruin the fact that this is Spyro again. Boss is easy without rolls, you just spam fire breath and they die. Dogs have no iframes on their jump. True. Also, in the Reignited Trilogy, it seems like you can flame a lot faster in a row. I was watching them in the Toasty level, that's also where I saw this. They were rapid fire and flame breath, like to an insane degree. It was like twice as fast as this is. Like, this is as fast as we can do it. Thank you for running into my fire. It's, okay, maybe 1.5 times faster than that you can flame consecutively. Which is a little bit too much. I mean, it definitely is going to trivialize Toasty even more than it already is. You're going to make me do this again? Just to do the speedway, huh? Fine. Alright, I don't really care about speedways at all. Also, I'm, like, going the wrong way. You're supposed to go against them. But, you know, I don't care. I don't care about this level. I don't like speedways. Some people's favorite, I understand it. I don't want to do it. Are these the graphics for the Reignited Trilogy? Absolutely they are. You can see they made huge strides. They definitely rebuilt the game from the ground up, huh? Yes, they did. Alright, we're leaving. Oh yeah, the balloonist never had a voice, and now he has one, I think. Or he will have one. Well, I see you have been busy rescuing dragons, Spyro. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Oh yes, please, thank you. I would jump right on your head to do that. At least mooning is in Reignited, yes. And also, guns. Indeed. Apparently that was a controversy before. Why? I don't understand. Games for children. Like, 20 years later, children are not any more susceptible to images than they were 20 years ago.
Cover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Or more likely, I don't know. Like, oh, you put guns in a Spyro game, it's gonna be Columbine all over again. You know. I mean, show me the news story where, like, a third grader comes to school and tries to shoot it up. It's always college students and high school students. They're way past the age of innocence, shall we say. Can you stop it? Thank you. Peacekeeper's World is like the worst one, I think. Or just the levels in it. I like the snow one. I don't like any of the other ones. The redesigns for the dragon statues look like total dads, no homo. Okay. Oh, you think those dragons are buff? They're like, yeah, total babes now, right? They're all individual. No two dragons are the same no more. So why are you shooting a flower at me? Didn't you always used to think that was like a flower that they had? These shielded guys, like they're holding a flower and they're shooting cannonballs out of it? Or like a trumpet? Like, what, how you doing that? You got a trumpet cannon?
Thank you for releasing me.
Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Ask me shit about Spyro. Like, I ran out of steam on my own. I need audience suggestion. And then also keep in mind that I need to look at the chat more than I am. Ooh, yeah. Ow! Do you think they might add any new Easter eggs or skill points in the remastered? If so, what would you personally like to see? Well, apparently there's a story of one, like there's like some fairy hidden in the Dino Mines underwater level. In the original game, that like people never knew about, or like only some people knew about. And then somebody like asked the creators about it. Like they asked Toys for Bot if they were going to replicate stuff like that, and they were like, fairy? What fairy? We never saw a fairy when we played the game. And they're like, oh, we gotta go see that fairy, and then they put it in. They put it in. So they put that in. That's for sure.
Canyon rewards, good.
I don't even know what it is. Like, I've never seen the fairy.
Glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
They did confirm new skill points? Well, that's neat. Yo, that dragon in particular is like the buffest dragon I ever saw in my life. That's your dad right there. If you're trying to find a dad, it's definitely that dude. Want a new daddy. Look no further than that tiger dragon, dude. Where am I going? Well, that was a mistake. Okay, so these guys are like ready before I get there. Oh, that's the other thing I noticed with Dino Mines is like because, and they changed the animations a bit, so the dinosaurs are ready to shoot you a lot sooner. So you have to really like be so fast in order to not get hit. Oh, you're going this way, huh? Okay. I am faster than you. Suck it. I want Croc Remaster. Yeah, Croc Remaster would be great unless they make the Gobos look ugly. They would make the Gobos look ugly, though. It would be just like Crash Bandicoot. It's orange fur that, like, polygonized looks cute, but if you actually gave it the detail that it would have it with HD, it would look disgusting. I guarantee it. And Croc is a terrific game. At least the first one is. Croc 2, a little bit less, but... Croc 1 is definitely good. I mean, I just played that, like, not that long ago, in fact, on my channel. One of these things has like a stair leading up to it. Let me see! I want to see! Thank you. Jesus Christ. One of these things has a step. Where's the step at? I know it does. So don't even try and act like it don't. Because I know it do. Unless I'm thinking of another level. Where's the step? Oh god. Cloudy, it's okay, kitty. Oh, damn. Can't make that jump. Finish Croc 2. That's because Croc 2 is garbage. That's because I got extremely frustrated on that snowball level. Hell yeah. Handling Greta. Yes. Oh yeah, that was the other point of controversy. Apparently Bombo is the same, like they're not changing it at all. Some people thought that they might have to. Because like, oh, it's like a, you know, Arabian-themed level, and oh, there's an Arabian-looking character that throws bombs at you. It's like, how about no one cares? No one cares that that's the case. Or should. And if they do, hey, you could sort out the priorities of real life first, maybe. Before you attribute it to video games. These are all things I'm hearing about, like, secondhand, though. I didn't see any of it for myself.
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you're a wee puff of smoke, we've known...
What's your opinion on the orb challenges in Fracture Hills? Oh, you mean the Alchemist? Oh yeah, that challenge sucked. I hated that one. It took me probably like 20 minutes the last time I tried to do it. I want to know what kind of fucking bath salts that dude was on that he can't walk in a straight line. Same with, don't you do it once for Hunter also? Like the easier one is with Hunter and the harder one is for the Alchemist? Because yeah, that was a pain. No question about it. Alright, I need to glide over there. Is this where the step is? No. Not as bad as the one where you play as Sheila and have to smash all the obstacles. I didn't really struggle with that one. I mean, if you do it too slow, you do it too slow. Well, that is one of the things where, like, Sheila's controls are bad, and it shows in that one. Like, she's just so stiff. I think this was a bad glide. Nope, I'm good. I don't think I have the key, though. I sure don't. Okay, so the worst orb challenges in Spyro 2 were the Alchemist, for sure. I didn't like doing the one where, like, you're in the magma place and you're trying to keep the dinosaurs from eating the cavemen dudes. Like, you have to do that twice, and the second one required some, like, first-hand knowledge. I mean, you could, once you learned where they were coming from, you could predict it, but, you know, it took at least a few trial and errors to get through that. Loved the dinosaur one. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna eschew my giving a shit about 100%. I left a dragon right there. Again, you know, I'm not trying to go for long-form completion here. I'm just streaming to talk about Spyro Reignited right now, so... Oh, I know I'm leaving stuff all over the place, but hey, I won't be doing that. Damn, that was anal penetration to the highest degree. I won't do it during my playthrough of the Reignited Trilogy, that's for sure. I mean, I got a platinum trophy, all that stuff. No question. Got the trench coat, child flashers in the armor. We have the big boobed. Not even, they don't even, is this a woman? Yeah, it is. It's just like a pear-shaped woman. Whose cleavage you can't see from the front unless she bends over, but then you're like, oh my god, the cojones on that. Motorboat. Damn polygons, damn straight. I wonder what they're gonna look like. They haven't showed them. I wonder if it's for any particular reason. I want to see the remastered versions of those. I bet they're not as... I bet they're more body positive now. I bet they're still fat, but they have, like, less cleavage, but also they're on, like, the cover of a magazine or something.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't harm metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Why did we need two people to tell me that? Spyro, you idiot. Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him! Oh yeah, well you torched him and then, you know, you lost your job for the next 2 games. Oh, Sparks! Yeah, we're going to Dragon Shores. It's gonna be great. I'm just trying to go on vacation. Oh man, looks like my vacation is ruined. It's like Roxas. Spyro is Roxas in like the 3rd game. Looks like my summer vacation is over. Oh god, come on. Oh, where are you going? You can't just turn around on me like that. Dude, what are you doing? They changed that a little bit. I didn't really miss that one. Well, I mean, you know, it doesn't sound different enough to be a problem, I suppose. Spyro World for KH3. That would be great. I'm not even gonna lie, I would like that. Whoa, dragons are real? Hey, stop. You gotta stop Ripto with the Keyblade. Ooh, taking like a full body slam there. Dragon Shores is so bad. Yes, it is! Dude, Dragon Shores was nothing. When you actually 100% it and get there, it's not, it's barely a beach. And there's like terrible carnival rides. It's like, this is where you wanted to go for like forever? I wouldn't spend more than 10 minutes there. Hell yeah. Oh boy. Almost fell off. That's fine. The Infinite Super Flame was fun to use though. Yeah, but like on what? There's... Oh, can't you? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, once you're done with the game, for me at least, like, I'm not interested in replaying the levels with Infinite Super Flame. Like, it doesn't... Like, I'm done. Like, I did it. Hey, Sparks, you want to get that for me?
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Had more fun in Colossus playing hockey than being a Dragon Shores. Oh, damn, the Alex Jones dragon just went away. I barely got a look at him, but it kind of looks like it. You know what? I'm done. Just the freedom to just leave. Let's see, what else? What else is there to talk about the Reignited Trilogy? Oh, I learned that, where are you going? I burned that tent. I don't know where you thought you were diving into. I learned that in Sunny Villa, the creatures there are not bears, but are in fact lions. I didn't know that. Their remastered look has them be lions, when I thought they were bears previously.
Hey, Spyro! Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing
another
a
Alex
good job
Jones
protecting
dragon.
you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
What was I talking about? Oh, and also, oh yeah, back to VOs. Hunter. Hunter isn't Hunter anymore, guys. It's not him. They replaced him. I think it's the same dude, but he's just not doing Hunter anymore. Doing some weird replacement for Hunter. Like, okay, so previous Hunter was like, hey, Spyro, I found this egg. It was in a lizard burrow. Like, he talks very precisely and slowly and methodically, overpronounces everything, but like, that's his thing. But now he's just like, yo, Spyro, how's it hanging, man? I'm just here skateboarding, what's going on, dude? Oh yeah, righteous, bro. Like, he's just a surfer dude now. He has lost all... And because of that, like, he's not dumb anymore. Like, you can't just make Hunter not dumb. Now he's just boring. Like, how are they even gonna do that? They haven't showed any of his dialogue where, like, he's supposed to be stupid. And he has tons of dialogue where he's supposed to be stupid. The only dialogue they've shown of him is in the skateboarding thing where he's not supposed to be stupid, he's just explaining to you how skateboarding works. So it's like, how are they gonna do that? Like, he doesn't seem like someone who would be dumb anymore. It's gonna be your garden variety. And like, the dynamic between him and Bianca, I can't imagine that not being ruined now. Otherwise, just Bianca just likes this basic bitch now.
A word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big.
Hunter evolves to Chad.
Before
That's exactly what it is.
Large enemies.
Like, it really is that. whoa, Spyro. Like, he used to do that, and now it's just to be like, yo, Spyro, how's it hanging, man? Yeah, just got done smoking my daily weed. You wanna find a dragon egg or something, man? Yeah, you just hit me up, I'll be over here. Token on my jewel. I'll be jeweling it up, bro. You wanna hit the jewel with me, bro? I'll be vaping all day non-stop, bro, if you wanna do it, bro, just saying. While you were out there finding all the dragon eggs, I'm just gonna be out here getting my jewel on, bro, alright? Like, that's what Hunter is now.
Psst. Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
I don't think armor is what makes their feet slippery. I think it's the ice. You know what I mean? I feel like since they're standing on ice, that's really the main thing that's making their feet slippery, not what they're wearing on their not feet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I guess if you wanted to sum up Hunter, Hunter has gauges now. Like, that's what happened. That is the complete consensus of the change that has occurred. Hunter went out and got gauges, and now we just have to deal with that. That's how it is. He also he's white now. Like he has white fur in the front. Like it almost looks like a beard. It's like, who are you? What happened to Hunter? Are you like his cousin? Did he just phone in his cousin for this? He's like, I'm not available for the remaster. I'm too busy being stupid somewhere else. I'm gonna need my cousin to take over. Cousin Gunter. Except then he'd have like an Eastern European accent. Like, oh, my name is Hunter! How are you doing? Yeah! Oh, Spyro, I found a dragon egg. It was over in the lizard burrow. Do you want it? Well, if you do, you have to do several skateboarding tricks. You feel me? Alright, cool, man. Spyro! I amuse myself. Oh, what's up, Gavin? How's it going? Oh, way to go, Spyro. You knocked that dude, like, right off the cliff. Oh, righteous, man. Right on, bro. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I found another dragon egg in this lizard. Just anytime he says anything, he just follows it up with, oh, and while you were out doing that, I found another dragon egg in this lizard burrow. There's been like 97 of them so far. I am so pumped. Nah, I'm doing good, man. Just trying to put a band-aid on this open wound that is the fact that Spyro Reignited Trilogy is not out yet. Ah. Okay, sorry, I was itching. Whenever I do a voice, I start to itch, because it's like performance anxiety. What's next? What is next? Alright, we talked about Hunter. Ooh, Alora's cute now. I think people are kind of maybe taking that just a little bit too far. Like, she's cute, she's not, like, so cute. But she's, you know, she's doing alright. Doing alright for herself. You know, she got a stylist. You know, it's not like, like, people are kind of treating her like Isabelle from, what's that game called? Isabelle, who is now in Smash from Animal Crossing, right? Yeah. It's like Isabelle has this fandom that's like, you best protect her no matter what. Also, if you loot her, we will literally burn your house down. So, I don't think Alora deserves quite that. Could always play Red Dead. I have Red Dead, but it's just... I'm not getting terribly into it. Just on account of all the realism stuff. I mean, it's still good. It's still good. Also, I'm just sick of open world games, and Red Dead Redemption is a casualty of war, I suppose. Hey! Hey, you come back here. Hey, this dude is dodging me like nothing. Ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, like, Red Dead Redemption 2 might be the best open world game in the world, but even if it was, I wouldn't be able to appreciate that at this moment in time. There's been too much, played too much of it. Too much open world. I'm done. I'm pretty much done with Battle Royale, too. And a lot of people were done with Battle Royale before I was done with Battle Royale, but I'm pretty much done with Battle Royale. This guy's disrespecting me? Yeah, well now he's disrespecting me from the fucking grave, so... Who wins? Who wins in the end? Love wins. Just kidding.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but
how about I see the new Cage 3 trailer? What's up, Anthony?
I'm ready, alright.
You mean the Tangled
Ready
one?
for what?
I mean, the Tangled one was basically just, like, more of the same. Like, we already knew Tangled was in it. We pretty much already knew what it looked like, because they showed a snippet of it in one of the trailers. And people who have seen the movie are saying that it's the movie. So, I guess if you've seen the movie, you've already seen the Cage 3 trailer. Which is fine. I mean, Tangled's not like a world that I'm excited about. Or that I care about, specifically. Oh, it's fine.
Thank you for releasing me.
Yeah, thank you for releasing me. There better be one dragon in Spyro Reignited Trilogy that still just says, thank you for releasing me. If there isn't, I'm gonna riot. Like, I swear. Okay, let's just leave. All about that Toy Story? Hell yeah, it's all about that Toy Story. It's all about having multiple party members. Like, being able to have Woody and Buzz and Donald and Goofy. Like, hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. Alright, I'll go fight Dr. Shimp. Oh, shit. Right after I die in the overworld, which is, like, the worst place you can die. Give me these gazelles, or jackrabbits, or whatever they are. They look more like bunnies now. Move! Move! You know what? Blue's fine. Let's go get him, Goofy. Cue instant death. Thank you for releasing me, Dragon. Still say that? What is your source? What is your source on this? Because all the dragons have been redesigned originally, so I would just have assumed that dialogue goes with that. Oh, you can't keep a dragon down. Full level gameplay of Dark Passage, huh? I haven't seen Dark Passage. And like, I went online a couple days ago, or like a week ago, and I watched like 4 hours. Oh my god. How many of there are you? Go away. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. watch video footage of people from people who are like, I went to Toys for Bob, even though I only have 13,000 subscribers. And I'm like, oh, how the fuck did you manage that? Like, who gave you that access? I don't know. I guess if you just, like, make a YouTube channel completely dedicated to kissing ass about Spyro, like, they will say, hey, we want your opinion. That I know is guaranteed to be positive. I mean, you see that with a bunch of games. You know, that dude who made the YouTube channel, there's some video where it's like top 5 barrels in Skyrim. That's a video. And they literally rank the top 5 best looking barrels in Skyrim. And that dude got offered like a VO role in Fallout, what apparently is Fallout 76 now. Except I'm wondering how that's gonna work when that game doesn't have any NPCs.
This guy thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I'll tell you one thing. He should watch his back.
Ooh, the hints. The hints are strong. You know what would be great with this is if I had any health, right? I sure would appreciate that. Oh boy, yes I would. Is there even health in this level? I've seen no fodder, which is what their name is. Like, it's called fodder, apparently. Like, that's for real. All the sheep, all the jackrabbits, they're all called fodder. Scientifically, in-game. That is the correct terminology. Some people don't know that. I just thought I'd be helpful. What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? Alright. Like, he just ran up and hit me the one time, so I'm like... What are you doing? Well, I didn't know he was gonna do that first. That's okay, we're fine now. Go ahead, suck it. Go ahead, come here. Come on. Oh, you thought? The roll is good. Yeah, maybe you should have worn armor on your ass as well. It seemed like it would make sense to me, man. That's a good boss, though. Like, he does 3 different things, but it's kind of just trial and error, like you're gonna get hit. If you don't know what's coming, at least. Did I ever get the key? Yes, I did. That's 275, and don't know where I'm going. Oh, ho, ho, yes. All right, we're leaving. All right, I'm probably gonna end the stream pretty soon. So if you got more reignited questions, now it's time to do it. Oh my god. Favorite boss in Spyro? I don't think anyone actually asked me that, but it came to mind. I mean, it would be something in Spyro 1, since the bosses in Spyro 2 and 3 are more like bosses, which I don't like. Hey, I'd like to go somewhere else. Oh yeah, Magic Crafters! I have to see my darling. I have to see my darling favorite enemy. I worry the third game won't be remastered, probably. I've seen the least footage as that, which scares me. Let's see, the levels they've revealed. So they revealed Treetops, which is Spyro 1. They revealed... Okay, the Spyro 1 levels they revealed were the Artisan Homeworld, or Stone Hills, Toasty, and that's all Spyro 1. Treetops, which is Spyro 1. Dark Passage, I suppose. And I think the Magic Crafter's Homeworld, which is Spyro 1. So that's all Spyro 1. Spyro 2, they've revealed...
Welcome to Magic
Idle Springs,
I want you to release
Colossus.
The dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue fiends.
What else? I don't know, like the main world? The Yeti 1 and 2? Yeah, that's Colossus. I think that's it. Oh no, Breeze Harbor. So those three at least. And then for Spyro 3, they've revealed Sunny Villa, Dino Mines, Agent 9's level, Sheila's level. So, I mean, when you think about it, it's been pretty much like the same amount for everything around there. Like more Spyro 1 stuff for sure. Ripto and Metro Speedway have been teased? Yeah. I don't care about the speedways, really. God damn it. I can get this, dude. If I just jump and... What a bitch. Alpine Ridge. It's time to see my darlings. So yeah, we've seen a fair amount of all three games, and they're all... See? This is the great... Oh boy. Oh boy, go away. I like you, but I like you at a distance. This is the greatest enemy that Spyro has ever created. Oh my god, he's just coming after me. He's got range, man. He's got a sense of awareness. Because when I flame him, look how cute he is. That's so adorable. And now he just looks like a fucking monster. Just looks like a monster in the... Oh boy, there we go. Time to go. I'm floating off into the sunset, boys. Icarus rides again. Don't fly too close to the sun. But also don't fall to your death. Alright, so there's no, you know, so there's no disputing. I mean, this makes them look terrible, so I try and avoid making them do that, because that kind of ruins the facade for me. That these are cute little critters. Oh god. But now they're gonna look so gross. Based on the concept art. I haven't seen them in-game yet, but I saw the concept art. And they're nasty now. They're irredeemable. In my eyes. Oh my god, I missed both of you. That's embarrassing. Yeah, the enemies in Spyro Reignited just don't look as cute. They're all grotesque and enemy-like. That's not good, man.
Spyro, you're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
How dare you?
I didn't think so.
How dare you say such a thing about my pets? These are my pets. That's why I burn them to a crisp, because they are mine to do so. That's right, you better run off. Oh, Malik Thomas just donated $5 saying, hey, Albino, I haven't been to a stream in a while, so here's some of the $5 love. You want to give me some of that $5 footlong after this? Damn. I appreciate that, though. You know I do. $5 love. Jared Vogel specialty. Oh, that couldn't have been much closer. I can forgive a redesign as long as it's fun to play.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you
but,
for releasing me.
Like, yeah. You know, like, again, nothing that I say is gonna impact how much I need to play this game, and all of them. That's just a guarantee. It's like what I tweeted, where it's like, there's almost nothing they could do to ruin Spyro. Almost nothing. Oh boy. Like, it's still gonna be fun. It's still gonna be Spyro. Maybe it'll be less charming. Maybe your nostalgia won't get scratched as much as you think it will. But it's still gonna be so good, and it's so much game, and it's only $40, and it's 3 games. And it's Spyro. Like, you can't really screw that up, man. It's not possible. Even, okay, this is how strongly I'm committed to what I just said. Even if they had redesigned Spyro to just be Skylander's Spyro in this game, if we were playing as Skylander's Spyro, doing all this, I would still be so excited for it. I would hate it. Like, I would hate being that, but it would not ruin the fun of the game. That's just big facts. Which is what my Puerto Rican friend says all the time, so now I'm gonna say it. Even though I don't want to say it, but it's hard not to, because peer pressure.
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the Magic Crafter world.
Indubitably, sir. Alright, here I think I will get everything, because I can. Like, it's just a matter of doing this. And I owe that to some of my OCD fans. You can have another 100%ed level.
Remember that
for your
these
own
blue
honor.
thieves haven't stolen eggs only in the Magic Crafter world. Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
Yo, Sunburned Albino, how do you feel about Piranha Plant? Oh, as a DLC, or a free for a limited time Smash roster character? I like him. I think that's cool. Maybe I'm in the minority with that, but I actually do like that. Because he looks pretty awesome. You know, I'm not gonna main him or anything, but I am gonna pre-order the game and I am gonna get him for free and I am gonna like it, so. I'm a fan. You know, it turns out a lot of those leaks weren't true. Or if they were, then they're not, like, not yet. They're gonna do it as, some of them as DLC, like Mac Rider and Gino or... Ow! No! Okay, let's try this again. Okay, get ready. Vacate! There's a pipe bomb and it's getting mailed. Alright. We're good. Is that all the gems? Oh, what's up, Jalissa? How's it going? So this is the Spyro that I made? This is the original Spyro you've been hearing so much about. Oh, what if this was the remake? Like, well, they didn't really go very much with the graphics, but yeah, it's a faithful adaptation. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. That is what they would say. Review companies would be that. Alright, I didn't 100% this level like I said I was going to, because it turned out I didn't want to. I had a feeling they'd put in Incineroar. I always thought... Yes, got him this time. I always thought he was a better choice than Decidueye, just because the wrestling aspect is such a fit, such a natural fit for Smash Bros. Boy, you do not have a lot of room to work with, do you? Honestly, I expect Reignited to be about a 7. Like, in your personal opinion, or you expect reviewers to review it that way? I expect reviewers to give it like a 8.75, probably. I mean, what did the Crash remaster get? It got around that, I want to say. Or like a 9.25. I mean, I only look at Game Informer scores, so...
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge?
Thought for a second you got the new game a little too bad. Oh yeah, rub it in! By all means. Comment on the fact that I am still email responseless. Because Toys for Bob is too busy personally delivering Spyro to Snoop Dogg with a fucking drone to respond to a goddamn email. That is I can't even... It's so insulting. Like, I know it's not personally directed at me, but just as someone who was watching that happen. Like, I can't believe it. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yo, what's up? I'm Snoop Dogg, Snoop Diggity Dizzle. My little nephew Spyro's a fire breather just like me, man. Yo, would you mind creating a drone out of that looks like Spyro and can literally breathe fire and just fly that shit from New York to California so I can personally play Spyro before other people play Spyro? So that's what celebrity perks are, huh? That's celebrity perks are gonna get you that? I can't wait, man. I'm trying to get there myself. I want to be the next celebrity gamer. I was terrified of these things when I was a kid. I remember I just stared at this part of the cave for like 10 minutes, like trying to steel myself into going in it. It just scared the hell out of me. Alright, cool. Ow. Oh well.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything
Crash
in
Remake's
sight.
jump was not done right, but Spyro isn't platform heavy, so they can't screw that up. It'll be better than Crash based purely on that. Yeah, and it'll be like the stakes are not as high for anything really. Like, there's nothing they could have something wrong with Spyro and have it be detrimental to what's going on. Unless they, like, really make the glide thing, like, slippery or something. Or, like, they have the ledges, like, hitboxes too high, so a lot of times you'll fall when you think you shouldn't have. Like, maybe that could ruin it. But it would have to be pretty egregious and consistent. I noticed that the Flame Breath hitbox seemed to be a little weird in one of the Reignited Trilogy things. Like, somebody tried to flame, like, more than one box at a time, but they couldn't. It was like that part of the flame's hitbox disappeared when it hit the first thing, and then they turned it to hit another box in the same breath, but it didn't break it. And that would bother me. So I hope that's something that's fixed.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong, like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
Oh, yes indeed. Yo, where are those bugs at? Look at that bug. Ah, it's so gross. Let's get it. I do like this level, because this is one of the levels that just has a lot going on. Like, there's a lot of... You gotta do some things, like, over and over again. Eat it. Oh, this dude needs to die. And this dude needs to die. Where you think you're going, huh? You can't catch me. Fairy lovin'. Hey. Yes. The power of love allows me to flame armor these disgusting pincer bugs. They must die. Oh, crap. They're so gross. Run away. Alright, get me on that supercharge again. Oh my god. They're faster than they appear. I'm gonna bust them all up. Oh no. Oh, no, I made it. Made it like nothing. I heard since Insomniac didn't have source files, they had to make a program to scan the old games. Yep, Spyroscope. That's what that is. Which should guarantee that, like, everything is in its proper place, as long as they found everything. It should also guarantee that, like, controls are the same. Like, Spyro's jump is the same, all that stuff. Except apparently it didn't work completely because, you know, the flames are a lot faster. Which is an interesting development. And if that can be different, it means other things can be different. So. Oh my god! Damn it. Alright, well, I'm glad they spawned me over there. Ha! You see how it looks like you stall in the air? It's almost kind of nerve-wracking. Oh, this game's gonna be so good, though. Catch me! And now... this way. Now, okay, real quick. Oh, hello there. We're not quite done here. I mean, playing original Spyro scratches the Spyro itch a little bit. It does, but obviously I'd rather be playing the remaster because it's new and shiny, yeah. This is a doable jump. Like, this level is just full of optional stuff. Oh my god, my turn is not very turning. Oh, I will get you. I have infinite stamina. You might as well, but my infinite stamina is better because there's a human behind the wheel. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. What's going on out here? Nothing. Okay. Well, I just let him get super far ahead of me then. That's fine. Oh, I should have flamed him right there. I can flame him here. No, I can't. Come on, man. Hiya. Oh, I'ma get you. There we go. You know about how to charge even faster in Spyro 1, right? What, you mean like... Are you talking about supercharges? Or what are you talking about? Or you just mean charging in general? You just have to hold X while charging? Does that make you go faster? Interesting. Yeah. I mean, it's not a terribly helpful thing. I mean, you know, it is. To an extent, it can make chases shorter. But, like, you can live without it. Oh, my throat is burning. I think this is gonna be the last level I do. So, thanks everybody for coming out. You know, glad we can just wait for Spyro together, even though I wanted to already have it. Am I gonna do a ranked bosses once Reignited comes out? Yes, I am! Sorry, I was stretching. And it made my voice do that. But, yeah, like, that's part of why I wanted it early. It's like, then I could just do the boss ranking video and have it be out, like, the day the game comes out. Then I get hella views. People will be like, oh my god, I'm turning to Sunburned Albino for all my Spyro-related inquiries now. Instead of these people that are gaining subs just by asking stupid questions. I'm very jealous, yes. I'm a jealous person. I'm jealous of other creators who jump on bandwagons that I'm not a part of. That's how it works, man.
A special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for this stream. There probably won't be other ones. This is just for the one thing. Just for me to get some of my thoughts out and also to play about half of Spyro we got through. So, didn't expect that. Yeah, it was like an hour and a half. Is there one thing that doesn't convince you about the Reignited Trilogy? No. There's like nothing can ruin it. It can't be ruined. There are things that can dampen it, but nothing's gonna ruin it. So, yeah. Like, just subscribe right now. Thanks to the people who donate. And I'll see you guys.